Yes.
Okay, Harmi, looks like we're all set for race. All the riders for ADC lights illuminate. All eyes on the front row of the grid and some on the back row. And we are racing for the Asia Dream Cup. Looks like Muklada's got a nice clean start. Favorite Shah is pulling close right next to her. Not letting any go. No, he's not letting her go out of his sight. But coming up in front after turn 1. Looks like Muklada still got the lead, Harmi.
Still early in the race. That's number 18. That is Muklada Sarapesh, number 18. Number 10 is Muhammad Fabian Shah from Indonesia. And Hiroki Nakamura is bike number 1. And as you can see now, it's pretty much at the same 18. That is number 1. Now he's trying to push himself in front. And number 10 is making his way to lead the race. That is Muhammad Fabian Shah from Indonesia.
Muhammad Fabian Shah was second on the grid, but Muklada still leads the way. He is still pushing Muklada till the very last. On the grid right now, P1 leading the race is number 18 Muklada, followed by
number 10 is
Fabian Shah.
Number 10 is right now in front. That is Muhammad Fabian Shah. And then number 7 just
Yusuke Nakamura.
Yeah, number 7 now Nakamura is leading the race.
Asia Dream Cup. Now this is definitely a joust for position P1. Number 7 leading the pack is Nakamura in front. Right behind them, rider with bike number 1.
Yeah, that's Hiroki Nakamura. So 2 Japanese now in front early in the race, but because we have still 10 laps to go, they have not completed the first, even the first lap. So and again, this race just like ADC 2 years ago here, and also last year, they will be very, very close. The top 5, top 6, or perhaps top 10 rider will be very, very close to each other.
Here is Muklada posted taking it easy at this point of the race, but nevertheless, as they go past the start-finish line, we shall take track position. After 1 lap down, Muklada 18, number 1, Hiroki Nakamura coming in second, Yusuke Nakamura second, third, Muhammad Fabian Shah coming in 4th, Yogya Dio 5th, Zhao Xian from China coming in 6th, Coco is in 7th position, and Warapot in 8th.
There you go, we have Muklada leading the race for a while, because I believe back is number 10. Number 10 is back in front. Number 10 is Muhammad Fabian Shah from Indonesia, with the crowd around the track cheering for Fabian Shah. That will give some advantage for him. But having said that, now it's bike number 9, Yogadio Saputra, another Indonesian, leading the race.
Absolutely fantastic. With coming in from the second row of the grid, he is now leading the race with rider number 7, Yusuke Nakamura, right behind him, and not forgetting out Hiroki Nakamura as well, bike number 1. But Muklada riding in the bike number 18, not to be left out as well, who is in contention for taking the top stop of the podium.
Okay, bike number 7, Yusuke Nakamura from Japan, and now taking turn to lead the race. So like I said just now, we are going to have 5 or perhaps 10 riders. Now we have a huge group all battling for P1. That is bike number 9. Bike number 9 competing in front there. And now
very close right there, we got Nakamura.
Yogadio Saputra from Indonesia.
Yesterday during race 1, about maybe 3 laps into the race, where these 4 riders decided to pull themselves away from the pack and to start that own competition among themselves for P1. But right now on screen, Yusuke Nakamura is leading the race, followed closely by Hiroki Nakamura, and not leaving out Jogdio in bike number 9.
So we have 1 group in front, now trying to do a breakaway. 5 riders in front group. That is bike number 9, Yogadio Saputra, then Yusuke Nakamura, Muklada Sarapesh, Fabian Shah, and also Hiroki Nakamura, if I'm not mistaken, in the top 5 position.
Yogya Dio from Indonesia. But Muklada has decided to take the lead once again in this race, and she is definitely a fighter, not letting it go that easy, showing us, you know what, we ladies, we women can do it too. No holds barred, all out, and that alone will do her proud for a proud nation of Thailand. But all eyes on the Indonesian riders, which we have to take a look upon. Muhammad Fabian Shah and also Indonesian rider Jogdio, who just led the second lap of the race.
That is Hafiz Nur Azman now leading the second group and trying to catch up to the front group. That's number 1, Hiroki Nakamura, the last rider in the leading group. Now trying to catch the group is Hafiz Nur Azman from Malaysia. But having said that, number 17 just passed him, rider from Thailand, bike number 17. Warapot now in front of Hafiz Nur Azman.
Saiful Azri just clocked the fastest lap of this race 2 of the Asia Dream Cup. But all action is happening in front of this pack. Still leading the race, bike rider number 10, Muhammad Febrin Shah of Indonesia, and also Muklada Sarapwech from Thailand in bike number 18. Febrin Shah still leads. We have Nakamura coming in second. Oh, looks like a jostle. The Japanese riders are not letting it go that easy for the fellow Indonesian riders. And of course, race pole sitter Muklada Sarapwech. As they once again go past the start-finish line of the race, let's take a look at these races. Muhammad Febrin Shah, Yosuke Nakamura, Muklada coming in third, Hiroki Nakamura in fourth position, Jogja Dio in fifth. As once again they reach the first corner, end of the straight, right here in Sentul Circuit. Back in front, Yosuke Nakamura takes the lead, with the other riders still in front. Rider in bike number 1, Hiroki Nakamura as well. Muklada Sarapwech is trailing closely. Bike number 10, 18. We've got bike 7 and 1 all up in front. And Muklada decides to take the lead once again with that track position adjust. We've got Yusuke Nakamura and Hiroki Nakamura in there as well. But Muklada is determined to take her second podium finish from pole from yesterday's race 1, and this is race 2 of the Asia Dream Cup. All the action is happening right in front of the pack of the race.
Well, we still have 7 laps to go. 7 laps to go with Muklada Sarapwech very much in front, in the front group now. But the number 7, that is Yusuke Nakamura from Japan, is leading the race, followed by Hiroki Nakamura, bike number 1, and bike number 10, Febrin Shah from Indonesia. And as you know, as we watched yesterday, how close all the riders were with each other, and in the very last minute, Sarapwech made her move after the last corner to win the race. So now, this the same situation again with all the riders in front. I think now the group is bigger than yesterday.
Absolutely,
we have 10 riders, I think, in the front group, and all of them right now can win the race.
We're looking at a completely different Muklada here compared to yesterday's race 1. She was actually fourth at this time, but this time around she is right in front from the very start of the race with 6 more laps remaining as we go past the start-finish line, taking the first corner through, and she's right there behind Yusuke Nakamura. Looks like she wants that win desperately, and she'll do whatever it takes.
Yes, bike number 1 is Hiroki Nakamura from Japan. As we know, Nakamura, the 2 Nakamuras, they were leading the championship standing before coming to Central Indonesia. And as for Sarapwech, she needs to collect the maximum points here, because after this we are going to Suzuka, Japan, and there will be a home town for the two Japanese rider, for Hiroki Nakamura and Yusuke Nakamura.
Well, if she wants to leapfrog these 2 riders in the championship standings, this is where it's going to happen. Race 2 here in Sentul, and she's pushing her machine to a limit. Still in front of the lead, we have Yusuke Nakamura, but right behind him is the one and only, the female rider from Thailand, Muklada Sarapwech.
6 laps to go. Don't get fooled by the situation right now, or the race order, because just like in the Underbone 130 OCC, because everybody is very close to each other. So until the end, only we can see who will emerge the winner.
That's Febrin Shah.
Muklada, yes.
Muklada and Febrin Shah is right behind. Right now, the position has changed. The 2 Japanese riders have fallen back, making way for the Thai rider and also the Indonesian rider, but not for long, as Yusuke Nakamura decides to take the second position away from Febrin Shah.
So perhaps it's based on the strategy that their own coach or their own instructor will tell them to do what to do, because this is where you really need to think exactly the best way to handle the situation when you have one huge group now racing to the finishing line.
Muklada still leads the pack. with Muhammad Fabian Shah from Indonesia, who has to make his way in front of the pack if he wants to take the top step of the podium in front of his home crowd.
And Yusuke Nakamura right now leading the race, taking turn to lead the race with number 10. Behind him is Muhammad Fabian Shah and number 13. That 13 or 18 is that? 18 Muklada Sarapwech. And here comes Hafiz Nur Azman. Hafiz Nur Azman now second behind Nakamura.
Hiroki Nakamura, that is.
Yeah, Hiroki Nakamura. Bike number 2 is Hafiz Nur Azman from Malaysia, now second in the race. Yesterday, Hafiz Nur Azman fought his way to the podium. Now he's on a second place for a while because down to 5th with Muklada and also Yusuke Nakamura already in front of him.
Well, these riders can crack under pressure, but at this point with 5 laps remaining, that is something not they would wish for, a tall order for them to ask for. But leading the race is a fellow Malaysian, rider bike number 1, Hiroki Nakamura is leading the race, are we?
Yes, Hiroki Nakamura is leading the race right now with Muklada closing behind, because at this moment we have a gap between the group in front.
There's a pack being formed, the 4 front runners.
The 4 front runners, just like yesterday, and Hafiz Nur Azman down to the second group. We have Sarapwech, and then the Nakamura, the 2 Nakamuras, and also Fabian Shah from Indonesia.
As they cross the start-finish line, Muhammad Fabian Shah, Hiroki Nakamura, Yusuke Nakamura, Muklada, P4, and that's the 4 front runners in front of the pack as they come approach the first corner again. Taking the front spot is still rider in bike number 1, Hiroki Nakamura, followed by Yusuke Nakamura. Muhammad Fabian Shah is right there in bike number 10. Muklada has managed to caught up and gain 2 positions when she crossed the start-finish line. Second right now, running in front, trying to catch up for the battle for P1 with Hiroki Nakamura.
Because 4 laps to go.
These 4 front runners are still battling it out. We got rider bike number 7, bike number 1, 18, Muklada is there, and also Fabian Shah, bike number 10. These 4 guys have been keeping their cool, but we shall wait for the very last moment before anything is possible. Both the Nakamuras in front. Fabian Shah in 4th position right now, but Muklada is closing in on the race leader. We have yet another retirement. A quick slip up there. Let's see which bike he was on. I just can see the rider with no number. Bike number 7, Nakamura still there. Muklada is closing in. If she can make this cut right now, going past the start-finish line once again. With just a couple of laps more remaining in this race. Muklada is going in just like what she did in the race 1, the last and final lap. Muklada is in front. Not letting go. She is in there for the action, not leaving out, and getting in on the action is Fabian Shah from Indonesia as well. Unbelievable. Fabian Shah, the home favorite, leads the pack. Correct. Forgive me for my mistake. It's Muklada, not Muklada, but Fabian Shah. But Muklada is in the battle, rubbing elbows, and a quick switch in position as they approach the final lap. Baby, this is the final lap. Nothing else to be wasted. All the action is happening right in front of the pack with these 4 riders. Muklada, 18. Fabian Shah, bike number 10, who is the home favorite to win this race. It's race 2 of the Asian Dream Cup. Coming in 7th, we've got Nakamura trying to chase and catch up and not letting Muklada take that win yet again from yesterday. As they approach once again, find out, ooh, too close, but she is definitely a fighter. Nakamura has managed to take that position away from Muklada, but Muklada is giving all she's got before the checkered flag is being waved. But coming from the back, we've got Fabian Shah as well. And also the other Nakamura in bike number 1. Who is going down to the final lap, and this is the final corner. Muklada, as they all catch the slipstream. Muklada spring and making an attempt, taking the inside, breaking last, and full on to the throttle. Nakamura's trying to keep up, and she's trying to hold that position before they reach the final lap. The final corner that will determine the winner of race 2 of the Asian Dream Cup. Muklada is having a brilliant start as she passes the start finish line once again, giving it all she's got. As the checkered flag is being waved, Muklada takes the race, and we are just waiting for final classification to see who emerges as the winner. Could it be Yusuke Nakamura? We are waiting. Bike number 7. He is celebrating. Well, it could be Yusuke Nakamura, who's already celebrating up, standing upright, in full of delight and glee. And Muklada must be very, very disappointed. She gave it all the best till the very last second across the start-finish line. And there you have it. The Japanese national anthem for Yusuke Nakamura from Japan in the Asia Dream Cup Race 2, which pretty much concludes this category of the race of the Asia Road Racing Championship 2015 Round 2 in Sentul, Indonesia. With Yusuke Nakamura from Japan, this is Hiroki coming in third.
Yeah, presenting the trophy for ADC Race 2. Kyoichi Inoue, the President Director of PT and Mitsu Techno Indonesia, to all the winners. Very happy Yusuke Nakamura after winning the championship. This will make the battle even more interesting because we have these top 3 riders and the points are not very far from each other. We'll have a look after this on the standing of the second round of the ARRC and after the second round of AADC completed race 1 and race 2.
So big congratulations to all 3 riders, Yusuke Nakamura, Muklada Sarapuech and Hiroki Nakamura, for bagging the trophies and also the topmost points for this category of the Asian Dream Cup. So Harmi, having said that, these riders are all set to go because they are pretty much done for the day. The next race to look forward to would be in Suzuka, Japan. Yes. And these 2 boys, Hiroki Nakamura and Yusuke, will have the home ground advantage.
Yeah, we have a home ground advantage, advantage for the 2 Japanese riders. But having said that, Muklada Sarapuech has won a race or managed to be on podium once in Japan. And the place in Autopolis back in 2013.
So there you have it, the points. Current standing, Yusuke Nakamura right on top of the list, 90 points. Muklada not too far off with 81 points. But Hiroki Nakamura has got some work to do with 57 points. Yogya Dio from Indonesia, 41 points. And Hafiz from Malaysia, Hafid Razman with 37 points. Fabian Shah, national player from Indonesia, has only got 32 points to his name to date after 2 rounds completed in Sepang and also here in Sentul, Indonesia.
At the top 10, and that's the remaining of the ADC riders. We have 19 altogether, set to Rajiv with only 1 point rider from India.